Back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Judy London. I'd like to start by thanking all my subscribers, my viewers, for all your kind, respectful comments. I really do appreciate each and every subscriber and viewer in this channel. Love to hear your comments, and I really respect y'all for keeping it classic, respectful in this channel. Shout out to Outcast, Bianca, Realize, Analyze, all the other YouTube creators working hard on this case. Today I'd like to go back to the body cam of the white Hyundai speeding off at 3:30. As soon as the Hyundai Elantra leaves, you see this young person coming out from 1119 King Road. He comes outside, you can actually see his shadow standing there in front of the car. And if you zoom in, the color of the body cam changes a bit, but you see that he's looking down and he's taking pictures of something that looks like trigger warning. 2 people lying on the ground. Could be my imaginations, could be my thoughts, and it could be the facts. It's one of those things you have to have an open mind to digest what you see, analyze it properly. At times, especially in the beginning, it makes absolutely no sense. But then the more I look into it, the reason it captured my sight is I was the first one to bring out this guy coming out from the house. But then the camera was on 15 times speed. So it was 15 times faster. So it looked like the guy was running out of the door, which he wasn't. But then he stops, and when you zoom in, you see him take a picture of 2 people on the ground. I personally believe that Ethan and Zana, this is all my thoughts, my speculations, and my opinions, were unalived outside the house on the way back from the Sigma Chi fraternity. Now, if you look at this road, it would make sense if somebody's coming from Sigma Chi fraternity. Either they would take this way down King Road and just come down to the house, or either they could cut through the field. But it's dark and it's longer cutting through the field, I believe. It's easier just coming straight down from here than turning to the left and coming to 1122 King Road and Queen Road. That is how I looked at it. So what if Ethan and Zana were attacked in this house? What if people were waiting for them? This is just a theory. In this house, we see a lot of light reflections going on out in this house, a lot of signals, it looks like. We can hear a dog barking, but the barking is not that extreme that you would expect. It's quite silent on the road and everything, and I believe many lights are on. I believe it's because they knew what was going to happen, in my opinion. This is all a cover-up. I never said it was a psyop. A cover-up, most likely. Somebody, whether it's the surviving roommates, who Dylan is supposed to be the only main witness who saw the man with the bushy eyebrows, that she even forgot to mention that he had bushy eyebrows. She said that later on. So what if Ethan and Zana were walking down on the way home? David B. said that he was a sober driver that night. I don't know where David Lodge was. And David B. said that he met Zana that night. And he said, we should chill. And she said, yeah, we should chill. And he said, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think about it before? That's how you know it's all a lie. He did see her somewhere. They fought, they argued, they fought with Ethan. They carved him, they tortured him, and they unalived him. That's just all my opinions. I hate to be so blunt, but now it's been almost 3 years in 3 weeks' time. Enough is enough. We can't just swap everything under the carpet like the affidavits never happened. The affidavits compare to what is going on makes no sense. They have nothing to do with each other. But I would personally look at the body cams, although the affidavits are the most important for the court. The body cam is what DM, Jack D, Hunter Johnson, BF, and what's her name? Emily Ant, all of them, that's what they said to the officers in the beginning. So that is extremely important too. There is so much nonsense in this case. Literally, that doesn't make sense. The red liquid at the crime scene needs explanation. We're talking about people who were brutally unalived. Blood would be splashing everywhere. We know that. Walls, carpets, floors, duvets. This doesn't make sense. I know it would have been an extra heavy job to unalive someone outside and carry them back inside. But there was a lot of movements going on that night. These people were doing rituals, the fraternities, the sororities, I personally believe were out for Kaylee. The brutal act and attack towards Kaylee looked like it was more personal. It was more like females who did it. To attack someone on the face in that manner says a lot, in my opinion. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in into the guy. You see the guy standing in front of the white car. I don't know if you'll see. This is when I zoom in. This is what I see. And there are times you see it more clearly. See, now I'm zooming out. This is when you zoom in, you can clearly see something on the ground. Looks like bodies to me. I could be wrong. I've zoomed out. Something not right with whatever he's watching. I'll zoom in now and you can see that this guy is actually taking pictures of what is on the ground. That is what drew my attention towards it. So I'll just zoom in. The only difference is the color changes. This is him. You can see the blur figure. You can see he's recording something. If I zoom into it, this is what I see. It looks like two people with black heads. Basically black hair. I have more clearer pictures. If you go through the video, you can see much better. So I believe there was something going on in this house. 11, 19. So when you zoom out, it becomes back to its normal color. Because you can't zoom into a video. It's easier to zoom into a picture. So the color changes, but what you see on the floor, you can even see from here, is what you see. This guy is taking pictures of something. The question is of who and what. Do you see what I see? Let me know what you'll think. Could Ethan and Zana have been unalived on the way back home? Because this is the way back home they would have used, I assume, unless they crossed the field. Maybe it was Ethan and Zana yelling. Maybe it was Zana yelling, "Stop it, stop." That could have been Maddie and Katie. I believe Zana and Ethan were unalived at 2 a.m. And this video camera says 3:33. Wow. Do you all know what was happening at 3:33? Shall I show you all what DM was doing at 3:33? Just hold on. Before I show you all, I'll show you all this one more time. It's up to everyone what they see, but that's what I see, per se. You can even see a person there. Is that a person or is that a bush? I wouldn't know, honestly. So I'm not going to speculate about that. But I really know, I believe, I see people on the ground. The guy has left. There's somebody still standing near that door inside. But let's see if whatever's on the ground is still on the ground. Why would somebody take pictures of the floor? Isn't that strange? What is he taking pictures of? Why would he stand there and take out his phone device to start with? Could that be Zan and Ethan? In my opinion. Out of the list of names that came out, Quinn Kelly was finally mentioned. Why is he lying and saying he's never put a foot on Moscow, Idaho? I showed you all the screenshot of him in Moscow, Idaho, at 1122 King Road, going into the sliding door with DM. DM's father got an attorney and he threatened everyone on social media, the public, not to come for his daughters. Strange. Quinn Kelly was there with the black truck. This was what was going on at 3:33. DM uploaded this picture on Visco, VSCO, Visco. And so did she upload the picture with her and Kaylee. That is exactly when the car is leaving, 3:33. The picture of the man with the mask in front of the house with the green jacket and the black mask was taken at 3:30. DM's pictures were taken at 3:33 when the car was leaving. There is something going on with 3:33 timeline. I think that is when all the unalivings was done. That was when Maddie and Kaylee's was finally done. We heard a female yelling, "Stop it, stop it," at 2:55. Everything was done at 3:30. 3:33, the car's leaving. I don't believe anything happened at 4 a.m. That is the cover-up part, in my opinion. Let me know what you'll think. She took this picture at 3:33. And she uploaded this picture too at Visco at 3:33. And the pictures with her and Queen Kelly, I believe, allegedly, with the pink and black mask was at 3:30. And there's another picture of her with, allegedly her with the pink mask. All was taken at 3:30 and 3:33. DM needs to stop lying. Metadata tells everything. Her trace over social media is snitching on her. And she keeps on continuing lying. I believe the finger and the tongue that she and her friend showed on the other picture was basically done deal. Like they finished the quadruples. That's what I believe. That was what the message was. My question is, DM and BF, which one actually didn't belong in the college? I believe one of them was an informer in the house. There was cameras everywhere, inside and outside the house, in my opinion. We keep on always hearing there are 3 mixed male DNAs found in the house, 3 unidentified mixed DNAs found in the house, and found under Maddie's nails. The word 3 keeps on coming. There are 3 boys in Banfield. Just example, the Grub Truck, Corner Club, Jack Schwarter, Jack D. Hunter. So many of them, their fingers don't look right, whether they're cleaning or whether they were involved in the poking itself. Let me know what you all think. 3:33 is very interesting with the camera line of the body cam with the white car. The white car could be somebody else. Maybe it's not Brian Koberger at all. What if it was Hannah Clay's brothers? They were seen at the Grub Truck. Some people say they had a 2013 Hyundai Elantra, and some people say they have a 2017. I was in good contact with Hannah Clay's brother a year ago, and he was telling me it was 2013 Hyundai Elantra his other half brother, or Hannah's other half brother, had. I believe people were involved on foot and occupants in a Sierra. All 4 of the victims were targets, and I believe this was an inside job. Was it DM was working with them or BF? I wouldn't be surprised if it's DM. DM knows Jack Shawalter. They went to the same college. She invited Kaylee over. Let's not forget. So 3:33, DM's fingers looked all right, but the next day it looked all black and rough, and it had scars and injuries. What was she trying to say there? That it's finally done? Was she getting them back for what they did to her in Halloween? This was 13 days after Halloween. Let's not forget that. This is about DM and a boyfriend. They didn't give her DNA, neither did her boyfriend. They got themselves an attorney. I think her boyfriend was either driving a beige Sierra, that was said in the beginning, and it was said he was driving the black truck. So which one was he driving? But his names are mentioned in the file. DM, Queen Kelly, BF, Jack D, Hunter, Bethany Fong, Emily, and Josie. I believe they all know exactly what happened, even the triplets. The picture on the right hand, the guy with the black mask, he looks like Nick Green, the president of Alpha Kappa Lambda. The eyes. He looks like David Berry too. It could be anyone. Shawalter. allegedly. But focus on the picture, because the one with the black balaclava was taken at 3:33 in front of the house. 3:30, sorry. This other picture was taken at 3:33, the one with the mouse. So I wonder if it's her and her friend, the one who was showing the finger. It could have been both of them. Or was it DM and Queen Kaylee? I'll end it by this note. Going back to the body cam. This is what I see the guy is doing. And I've been digging deep, and I really believe the guy taking the pictures in front of 1119 King Road, the one I just showed y'all, is this guy with the phone device. He's recording Kaylee and Maddie. Let me know what y'all think. Look at the people behind Kaylee and Maddie. It all looks so sus. Hayden was at the corner club with the girls. So was Joe Vito. There's too many Jacks, too many Joes, too many Jakes in this case, too many Davids. But you can see what's going on here. Let me know what you'll think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Justice for the victims. May they rest in peace. And thank you to all my lovely subscribers. Have a lovely weekend.